Hello guys, the world right now is a very fast-paced environment that needs you to listen and be keen in a way that you will be able to take note of opportunities when they are presented to you and to know when and how to make decisions in a quick way so that as the trends move, you are also moving, especially in your business, in your career. You have to be making decisions in a way that is up to time, up to date, and you don't want to lose your opportunity because you were delaying and overthinking and overanalyzing issues and getting stuck. There are times when we want to weigh the pros and cons and overanalyze the outcomes before we even go into the scenario, and we even second guess the decisions that we make the moment that the opportunities are presented unto us. In this video, therefore, we discuss the importance of making quick decisions and ways in which you can train your mind to make decisions quickly and smartly when you are presented with a challenge that requires you to think quickly. So please subscribe to this channel if this information will be of help to you. You can also feel free to share to your friends, to your family, if this video has impacted you. Let it also impact other people. I am your girl, Maria Luta. Let us dive into the video now. The number one technique on how to develop quick decision making is to develop a bias for action. Like, let your mind be set to a mindset that favors activity over analysis, so that you will not be stuck on making a decision. Instead of getting stuck while overthinking and overanalyzing issues, you will be spending your time to do what you're supposed to do to adjust the course. So this way you create a momentum and a sense of advancement. Hence, you reach your goals during the time frame that you have set. The second technique of thinking quicker is limiting your options. When you are presented with many options, you will have to sit down, analyze each and every option, and see which one is viable to work with. However, when you have less options to work with, you will not have to waste your time going through and perusing the options. You need to only make a decision based on what you have. And this makes me feel like sometimes adversity or luck is good when you want to grow, when you want to advance in your life, because you don't have too much to compare to. You don't have whatever other people may be having who started before. So constance can be a blessing in disguise when positive progress for goal is needed. So at such situations, we focus on the resources at hand. The little that you have is what you want to work with. And then you target the quality over quantity, because the better product or the better service you produce, the better results you will achieve, as compared to if you are focusing on how much services or how many products you produce. The more you focus on the little resources that you have and produce quality product, the more likely you are to reach your goals. The third technique to reach your decision making quickly is to draw a line between the good and the bad. Making the distinction between good and bad decisions is the first step towards making decisions quickly. This entails being aware of each option's implications and balancing them with your values and objectives. Divide the possibilities into good and bad and uncertain categories to streamline the process and concentrate mostly on the good options. Because as much as you are doing whatever you are doing, you also want to be basing it on the values that you have as a person. What are your values? What do you want to achieve at the end of the day? What feeling do you want to achieve as a person at the end of the day? So the values that you have and the objectives that you have, which is the goals that you have, will also guide you on the good and the bad in terms of the decision making. So you want to base your decision making on the good of the cause. That way you will be also working and satisfying your inner gut and making yourself more helpful to yourself as time goes, and growing personally even in the process. The next objective is to listen to your gut feeling. Listen to your gut feeling. This one is always top of my priorities. Like, if I want to do something and I'm feeling like my gut is not here, I have to take a breather and just sit it out for some time. Like for this video, when I wrote this script, I had to take a breather for like a full month. I have not done any video for a full month because I wasn't feeling like it. And I knew that if I go sit down and start talking in the video, I will not be doing anything. I'll not be captivating the audience. I'll not be attracting even myself to watch this video. Listen to your gut feeling. Make decisions heavily relying on your intuition. Frequently following your instincts can lead to a choice more quickly than going through a drawn out logical procedure. Whenever you have relevant experience, you should trust your intuition and make decisions more quickly. Because the more experience you have, the more experience you have using your intuition, the more experience you have at what you want to do, the more the gut feeling comes out. Like, you will be able to make decisions quicker because there's something that feels right or there's something that feels wrong. So you always want to go to the right feeling of the gut. Like, if your gut feeling is not at A and maybe it is driving you to B, do what B entails and leave out the A, and maybe A will be useful another time, but for the time being, do what your gut feeling tells you. The next technique to quicker decision making is think of your time as a valuable resource in everything that you do. Time is always a very important resource. It is a very valuable resource. The more you waste your time second guessing, the more you waste your time overthinking, the more you waste your time over analyzing issues, the more you are also losing a valuable resource to your activities, the more you are not going to reach your goals. Think of quicker decision making as a way of saving your time and making it flourish in a way that you will also appreciate yourself for keeping your time. Think of the time it takes to decide as an investment. You don't want to waste your investment because you know you will not gain on the results. You will not gain on the dividends. The same way, take your time as such. Is the amount of time you are devoting to this decision making commensurate with its significance? If the response is negative, you should decide more quickly, because if it is not commensurate to the significance that you will get from it, then it is even worthless to make that decision, or it is worthless to waste your time on that decision. The next technique is to know that decisiveness grows with each decision. You will not start making decisions now and develop your muscle for quicker decision making the next minute. You want to make decisions and develop that culture of quicker decision making in consistency, so that you also develop the muscle in a way that is satisfying. Making better decisions come with experience. You become more self-assured and determined the more decisions you make. You remember we talked about the gut feeling. You cannot develop a gut feeling or a right gut feeling if you have not been used to making decisions quickly. The more you make the decisions, the more, if you are someone who doesn't like making decisions, if you are someone who doesn't like thinking, you will not be able to develop the muscle of quick decision making, because every time an opportunity for you to make a decision is posed to you, you may want to move away and pave a way for someone else to make the decision. Even at work, give yourself an opportunity to be among the panelists who make decisions. At your business, be the person, be the brain that makes the decision, because it is your business. Yes, you have other personnel working for you. You have other people who will help you to think through things in your company, but give yourself that opportunity to develop your thinking muscle, to develop your decision-making muscle, so that you will be able to make decisions in a way that is healthy. And the more you will be making decisions, the more the muscle develops, the more you can make it even at a snap of a finger. To increase your confidence in decision making, you have to start small, gradually move up to the bigger decisions. You don't just start by saying, I am opening a company today. You start by making a decision to start a business. That is still an idea. You go to, now I have to write a business plan. You go to, now I have to look for my partners. You go fishing out partners. And even during that process of partners fishing, you are still making decisions on who and where to choose them from. So the more you do your activity, the more you choose, the more you make decisions, the more you develop your muscle of decision making. Guys, if this video is really interesting to you and has given you something to think about, share. And also, if you are new, you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's continue. Last but not least, the next technique. Remember that indecision kills opportunities. Indecisiveness might result in regrets and lost chances. Realize that choosing not to make a decision is a decision in and of itself. Taking a chance can occasionally be preferable to doing nothing at all. So make a decision not to waste your time. Make a decision not to lose on your opportunities. Make a decision not to lose out on your goals. Because the more you become indecisive, the more you lose on your opportunities. That is why I said choosing not to make a decision is a decision in and of itself. To conclude this, making a decision quickly is about efficiency and confidence rather than being careless. You can improve your capacity for making prompt, wise judgments by exercising decisiveness, restricting your options, paying attention to your gut, appreciating your time, and avoiding the traps of uncertainty. Remember the part where you appreciate your time. Think of your time as a valuable investment. If you are using it in a wrong way, or if you are putting it in a wrong place, the returns will not be as desired. So you will end up losing your interest, you will end up losing your dividends. The same way, consider your time as an investment. Guys, this has been a very enjoyable video to make, because yeah, everyone can relate with decision making, and sometimes it is a very difficult thing to do. So if you liked this video, kindly subscribe. I am your girl Maria. Let us see each other in the next video.